Hi, I'm Dahlia and welcome to my channel. I remember my intro this time because last time I just completely blanked on what it was. Yeah, another cute little crochet vlog, hopefully not as long as my last one, which was the cardigan I made for my nan. Today I'm going to start making a star blanket. I've made one before, but I kind of got to a certain size where it's just more decorative and thought that'll do. So it's not like a massive blanket that would function as a blanket. But this one's going to be, because as you can see, our living room is very blue. So I thought I would make one as a, not a surprise for my mum because I already asked her, but make a star blanket for the living room, more for decorations, to add a bit more softness to the room. Yeah, so yeah. I've picked out some of my yarn colours, so I will show you those. This is also a really good way for me to get rid of some of my stash because I don't crochet out of blue for myself. I love my dark earthy tones, and then I love my pinks and my pastels, as you can see from the jumper there. She loves her pastels. So I don't make myself stuff out of this blue yarn. So I'm going to start with this one. It's going to be a bunch of just scraps, and then I'm probably going to alternate between like light blue and dark blue. So I might do this one and then this tealy one and then like this variegated one and then this pale blue and then maybe this dark blue. I don't want it to... I want to have lots of different yarns in it. I've got to make sure it's all acrylic though because mum's vegan, so I can't be using sheep wool. But I don't, it makes me sneeze, so... So yeah, I'll just check in with little updates when I feel like I've made progress or I've changed colours. And I need to decide if I'll stop when I get to the end of a row, thinking like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do another full row with this colour if I stop there, or if I just do it when I get to the end of the yarn, add a new colour. I'm not sure yet. It depends how much of a scrap yarn blanket we want it to look, so I will get mum's opinion and figure it out when I get to that stage. I am also probably going to be using a 6mm hook. I might go up to a 7. I can't use my 6.5 because that's currently in a project, and I know obviously crochet you could just put a stitch marker in, which I have done, but I will forget what hook I'm using for that project if I use it for something else as well, because some hooks I have multiple. 6.5 for some reason I've only got one. So if 6 is too small because I want it to be nice and drapey, then I will go up to a 7, but I doubt I'll need to. The jumper I showed you, that's insanely thin cotton yarn and a 7mm hook, and it was lovely to work with, but horrible to weave in ends because they're very visible when you weave them in through really large gappy stitches, so we'll see. So I've done about 10 rows of the starting, and I'm gonna have to frog this whole thing. This is without me, it's curling in. It means my hook is too small. I'm gonna have to go up from a 6 to a 7 because like I explained earlier, I can't use my 6.5, so it might be a bit too loose, but I'd rather it ripple because the hook's too big and it's too loose than it curl because the hook's too small, so the stitches are too tight. So I'm gonna have to frog all of this. I'm not happy. But trial and error, that's what you get. I've never been this close to crying over a crochet project this early on. I fixed the problem. It is curling a little bit, but from it being a bit too loose, but I'm not complaining. So yeah, I'm going to carry on now. This is where I was before I decided to frog it last time. So yeah, I'm using a 7mm hook and it's nice and drapey, so yay. So the end of the one, and this is what I have so far. Yeah, it's giving, especially this variegated blue, it's giving like floor tile Greek villa, you know, like Amalfi Coast. I don't know, I don't even know if that's Greece. So yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm going to carry on tomorrow. I'm on my 3rd colour. It's like this nice soft tealy colour, so yeah, already matching the living room. It is rippling a bit, but I'll block it. Oh, will I? Probably not, but yeah. See you soon. Hi, it's day 2. Apologies for the hair. I don't know what the fringe is doing today, all of this, so we're just vibing. It just didn't want to dry right. Before I start today, I thought I'll show you where I got to yesterday, not just me holding it up because it was all like rippled and stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna show you what I've actually got. So this is it. As you can see, like even just doing that, it really does like to ripple and bubble. But you can smooth it out, and I will try and wet block it when it's done. You know, you just like wet it and then roll it up in a towel. I'm not going to be pinning it out just because I've not got enough sewing pins or a big enough. I just use like the foam play mat that goes together in sections that you buy for kids, and I do not have enough of that to block this when it's full sized. But yeah, it's really giving like Greek villa tile, especially with this darker blue variegated yarn. I haven't finished the row clearly, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think my next one I'm going to use like a pale blue yarn, not variegated, just normal pale blue. I just thought this pastel and white kind of variegated would look nice in the middle, and then this one's contrast. And yeah, my mum really likes this yarn, so I'm going to see if I've got any more. But yeah, I decided colour change wise to just change when I got to the end of the yarn and not just do it finish a row, because otherwise I'd still have loads of scrap blue yarn left over, and I don't like much blue. So not with my crochet. I don't like wear anything, you know. I wouldn't make myself a blue cardigan. By the way, check out my last video where I made a blue cardigan. But yeah, so I have this much of this yarn left, so that'll get me a nice few more rows. I think it's nice and soft, this one. But yeah, so I'll check in probably when I finish the next colour. Actually, it's probably the best way to do it so this video isn't a million years long. Coffee time. So I have now finished this tealy blue or aquamarine. I don't really know what colour it is. Minty blue. It's that type of blue. It's easier now for me to drape it over the side of the sofa. Now I've moved on to this just pale blue, non-gradiented yarn. I think it was from Wilko's. May she rest in peace. I think after that I was going to use this dark blue, but I feel like I need like another variegated yarn, so I'll see what I've got. Because I don't want it like just a variegated in the middle and then just solid all the rest, so we will see. But yeah, progress. At the beginning of the row repeat again, it's just single crochets, so yay. Got my nail polish. We've got another colour change. It is this almost denim-y blue. It's getting, you know, to like small decorative size now, so yay. Back again. I still don't know what my hair is doing on this side, so we're going to ignore that. But this is, oh, I've got this so fast, you can see. Oh, I can't do this one-handed. See, I've got the blue. I've almost finished this row of double crochets. It's coming along. So yes, it's 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna go to bed and carry on tomorrow afternoon when I get home from where I volunteer at the charity shop. So yay. Once I finish this dark blue, we're gonna be adding this kind of mottled, speckled turquoise. That'll be fun. I like the contrast of the very pale blue with the very dark blue. So see you tomorrow. Oh, God. Okay. We're gonna cut all of that out. It is the next day. I haven't started yet because I've been busy today, but I've laid the blanket out on the floor. It's about 3 foot wide now. So this is it laid out. As you can see, I haven't finished the row finishes there. So yeah, that's about 3 foot, just over 3 foot in diameter. And yeah, I'm happy. I like how uneven the colours are, where we've changed them randomly instead of at the end of a row, and my mum has told me that she likes it already. We have the next colour added. It's this turquoise. I think it looks really nice against the dark blue. As you can see, as it gets bigger and each like bit towards a point gets longer with the increases. Obviously, we have a lot more yarn in the middle of one colour. Moving on. I don't mind. I like the fact it will get more stripy as we go. This yarn is kind of mottled. I have so much of it and I like it, but I'm just sick of it at this point. So it's nice that I get to use it. So yeah, I finished that row. Pretty sure it's another row of single crochets and then like these clusters. So it's getting there. As you can see, I've stopped halfway through a row again because I'm tired. But yeah, I'm on clusters again now. So yeah, as you can see, it's getting pretty wide. I'm not sure how much wider. Probably about 3.5 foot now. But yeah, it's really coming along. It shouldn't take too much longer, hopefully. But yeah, I am gonna go to bed. This was what, day 3? And yeah, I will have more time tomorrow to carry on, so I'll get more done. Because I only really got like 1 row repeat done. And hopefully my hair will collaborate more tomorrow. Bye. I was about to say good morning, then realised it is 1:45. So it's not good morning. I did not get up at 1:45, don't worry. I'm not that bad. So yeah, it's the next day. I finished off the row that I kind of stopped halfway through last night, and I've done another row or two. Can't remember now. And I've just finished that turquoise yarn, and I've colour changed to another variegated yarn. You can't really see on camera, but unlike the one in the middle, the first one I started with, the blue in it is a lot icier and there's more white in it as well. It's getting to the point where I'm gonna have to put you on the mantelpiece and hold the blanket up with two hands because it's getting big enough now where I need to do that, so I will do that. This is the size of the blanket. Yeah, it's getting there. It's obviously big enough now for me to like hold up and struggle to hold it where it's not like draping and stuff like that, so it's a good size. I love the colours. As you can see, it goes with our living room. Yeah, this is where I've added the next colour. No, that's not where I added it. That's where I added it. So yeah, luckily with the colour changes, I've got the ball of yarn on the mantelpiece. There's not many ends to weave in. It's literally just where I change colour and like the beginning of the magic circle and when I fasten off as well. So yeah, with the blanket I made for my room, this same pattern, I finished I did a row or two of half double crochet, and I can't remember how I did it with the middle bit. So I'm gonna have to go and study my blanket, but we're not at the end yet, so it's all good. So yeah, this is it so far. I think it's gonna go really, really nicely. Yeah, I'm gonna have my lunch now and then carry on afterwards and try and fix my hair because it's still, I don't know what my fringe is doing, but it's like bubbling there. But yeah, I love it. We have another colour change here. It's not too far from the beginning of the row, so a lot of it is just that variegated bluey white I had before. It's just like this one line, but I actually quite like the fact that you can see that. Oh, my camera won't focus today. But yeah, it's just the one line of single crochets for a lot of it, which I quite like. But yeah, we got the colour change near the beginning of the start of the row. I'm gonna apologise for the focus of my camera going in and out. Don't know why that's happening. And for the background noise, mum's hoovering upstairs. But yeah, so obviously the stripes are getting smaller and smaller. So yeah, fun. Once I finish this yarn, this nice dark powder blue, I've got to go and raid the yarn boxes for more, which will be nice and exciting actually. Right. Oh, apologies if the camera angle's a bit wonky. You are balanced on some boxes. I'm an idiot. I've had to undo most of a row. I was like, oh yeah, this nice dark powder blue, this yarn, because I didn't realise it's 55% wool, 25% acrylic, 20% nylon. I work with acrylic yarn mainly because my mum is vegan, so it means if she wants to borrow something that I've made, or if I make something for her, I don't have to worry about the fact that, oh, some of my yarn might not be vegan, but I got this in a job lot from Facebook Marketplace, so you always get a bigger mix. And also, sheep wool kind of makes me sneeze at the moment. That's why I was like, oh, is it wool? Texture wise, I was like, oh, it does feel kind of a bit more scratchy than acrylic yarn. It wasn't making me sneeze, but I think maybe it's got to be over like a certain percentage because this is just over half wool. Maybe it's got to be higher. Yeah, so I've got to choose some new colours now. I want to go for another range. I've got a nice dark blue, like really dark blue, but it's kind of cordy and it's not that soft, so I'm not too sure if I want to include it. But I don't really want to be using more of the same yarn at the moment. I want to try and get a bigger range, so we will see. But I have to put this back. I might use it for something that I know is just for me or for someone else who doesn't care about the material. I'm not happy. I've had to undo most of a row and the rows are getting big now. I've gone for this one, proper dark blue. This lighting is awful. Yeah, there you go. Proper dark blue. It's kind of medium blue. Nice powdery yarn. So I'll use that next. And more of this. This is my last little ball of it because mum really likes the mix of colours. So I'll use that. And I have more of a dark blue, like cord-like yarn that I might use for the border if it's enough. Because I only have one small ball of it. So yeah, back to crocheting. I will tune in again once I've finished the row that I had to undo. I'm not going to show you the colour change again because it's the same place. Yeah, I'm annoyed. Bit of a setback, but it's day 4 and I've got like a good sized baby blanket at least, so yeah, time to put my music back on again because I've just got headphones on with nothing playing now. It's the next day. What are we on, day 5 now? It's getting big. It's getting there, definitely. I think I've only got a couple more row repeats left and then I'd say it's big enough. Yeah, I'm going to show you the size of it because it's getting big. We've got this yarn attached, a lovely shade of blue. It's a bit darker in real life, a bit more like periwinkle, that kind of blue. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. It is just like on my lap and across my stuff at the moment, so fair warning. So this is how big it is now. There we go. This is across the footstool, which is a whole sofa cushion, so there you go, you can see kind of how big it is in that mirror. Hi, I'm happy with it. These are the ends I need to weave in, but I made sure I left them long enough where there's a good amount to weave in. I'll give you another update when I change colours next. I think I'm going to go for this blue again, this variegated one again. So yeah, couple like arches as it were, they're not arches, they're points, into the next row, which is the clusters. Change colour again back to this yarn, same as this, just because I like it, Mum likes it. This is the second to last row of the row repeat, because it ends on the second row of clusters here and then starts with a row of single crochets. So yeah, and then after that we're going to do this gorgeous dark blue. It's similar to this dark blue but a bit richer. They are different yarns. I think it's also a bit thicker, so it may be too thick, but if not, I might just get more of this one. It's the next day. I didn't end off last night because I was watching TV with my dad. I didn't want to just start talking while he was in the room to a camera because that's weird, which is why I'm pretty sure the last clip is me showing the colour change and then just being like in front of the camera. But yeah, I have my colour change. You can't see it as well because it was in the row of single crochets. I'm back in the garage because that dark blue yarn did not go as far as I thought it would. So we're attaching this yarn. It's Siddar Snuggly. I love the texture, it's so nice and soft when it works up, and I have a few balls of it because when I ordered a job lot of yarn from someone on Facebook Marketplace, it came and there was a big plastic bag of like 10-12 of these, where they'd obviously ordered like just a set of them on Amazon, and the same in like this really hot magenta colour that I'm not a fan of. Which is why the scrap blanket that I finished a while ago has a lot of that magenta, because every now and then I just add half a ball even though it wasn't scrap yarn, just to get rid of it because I'm not a fan of it. It's too thin for my plushies. I use thicker DK yarn. This is a bit thinner than that. It says it's double knitting, but it is thinner. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to add this, and I've got enough where I can add more. And then if not, I've got another light blue that I'll add. And hopefully that should be it. I just wanted something to cut through all the softer blues because they're all quite rich or pale. This, like that other icy blue, cuts through it more. And yeah, my fringe is weird today. It's because I've got one headphone pushed back so I can still hear whilst I'm listening to music. But yeah, I'm carry on crocheting now. Nearly there. I don't know if this will be the last row repeat, the one that I'm halfway through now, or if I'm going to do another one, but for a decorative blanket I think it's almost there size wise. So yeah, I absolutely love this colour combo of the lighter icy blue with this really dark blue, especially next to this variegated. But yeah, the combination of these two together is gorgeous. So it's Sunday now. I can't remember what day I started this, but it's definitely not been a week. It's not been a full week. We're carrying on with this yarn. I finished the row repeat and I've decided I'm going to do another one because it's currently 4 foot 8 inches, you know, when you go through the middle in what's it called, diameter, I think. I don't remember maths. So yeah, so we're adding more of this yarn just because I want there to be a good section of this yarn until I finish. And then I've got this dark blue like cord like yarn that I'll probably use for the border, just like 1 row, maybe 2, and it's just weaving in ends. So I doubt I'll finish this tonight because we have a lot of telly we like to watch on a Sunday night, like Call the Midwife and things like that. So I will probably get distracted and do like 10 stitches in the space of an hour. But yeah, we're nearing the end. I've got a new mirror for the living room, and soon we will have a new gorgeous blanket. So I'm probably not going to show you any parts of the blanket until I've done the border now or started it. The next day I am wearing the same top. It's clean. So I'm almost out of this yarn and I have 3 rows left. I've got a row of the single crochet and I've got 2 rows of the clusters before I need to change the colour and do the border. But I think I'm probably going to run out of this yarn and I can't find any more in the box. So I've officially got rid of all of this, which is lovely. But I've run out and I'm not going to get 3 rows out of this, funnily enough. Like that might get me the whole row of single crochet, but I'm not sure. So I'm probably going to have to go get like just a light soft baby blue yarn again. And then do the border with this dark blue. I double checked with my mum. She doesn't mind the texture for the border. She agreed. She didn't to not have like a section like this thick all the way around with this sort of texture. You can see it here. It's not like soft yarn. It's more it's not soft, but it's not like it's scratchy, but it's thicker. It's like cord like. It's Lion Brand 24/7 cotton. Normally cotton's quite soft. That pastel rainbow jumper I was wearing the other day was cotton, and that was very soft. But yeah, and I was also trying to work out, why am I slowing down crocheting? Why have I been slowing down since Friday? Because the Winter Olympics started on Friday and I'm getting really invested in a lot of them. I love all of the freestyle ones, so like the freestyle snowboarding on like the rails, and then they've got to do the flips, and the same with the skiing, which I'm watching now, the free ski, and also the big air, which is like they go snowboarding where they go up like one massive ramp, do like one big trick and then land and get scored on it. I love that. I love the figure skating. That stems from Yuri on Ice. I'm a Yuri on Ice fan. Oh no, someone crashed out. Wiped out even. See, I'm getting distracted now. We've been watching the curling and me and Dad have really been getting invested in the curling this weekend. So yeah, blame the Winter Olympics for slowing this down. It's no longer a 6-day blanket, but that was never my plan. But you know, all of the patterns are called 6-day blanket, 6-day star blanket. But yeah, but it's fitting the Winter Olympics theme with all the like icy blues. As you can see, it's like proper blanket size now. So this row repeat that I'm halfway through now will be the last row repeat before I do the border. But yeah, I'll give you an update when I inevitably run out of this yarn before I finish the rows that I want to finish. And I will decide what yarn to use next. Proof that I don't use blue yarn much. This is from Wilko's. Wilko's is gone. It's really nice and soft actually. It's not actually baby yarn. It's just double knit. But yeah, it's nice and soft. But yeah, she's from Wilkinson's. Wilko's, yeah, she gone. So yeah, that's proof how frequently I use blue yarn. That I bought this, and this is unopened. I have not used any of this yet, and I'm making a blanket with it now, and Wilko's has been closed for a while at least. So yeah, I have that much left of this yarn now. So moving on to this for the last couple of rows. And then that lovely dark blue for just the border, and then I'm done, minus weaving and ends. But it's not actually that bad. It won't be that bad for weaving and ends, so fingers crossed that won't take me more than an hour on top of everything else. But yay. I'm happy, I'm nearing the end. I can see the end is in sight. Yeah, I'm happy. Update. I have officially finished the last row repeat of the blanket. So I have 1 row left, and it's the border. And I started it with that dark blue yarn I showed you earlier. It's just really gappy. It hasn't got any like loose kind of fluffy fibres that DK yarn normally has, which is what I like with DK yarn. I know lots of people don't, and they'll get a lighter and like try and burn all the fluffy extra bits off, but I like it with a blanket. It makes it soft and cuddly. So instead, and that yarn just didn't have it. It was like I was crocheting with like cord, so I'm using this yarn instead. I have used some of it in the blanket, and I ideally wanted everything to be different in the blanket. No yarn's the same except from that variegated one, but Mum really likes it, so that's the exception. But I'm gonna have to use more of this for the border. It's a bit thicker, it's softer, so yeah, yay. I've officially finished the blanket. So this is the border against the light blue. Love. I've woven in all the ends. I forgot to add a little update before that because I was watching The Hobbit. She's a nerd, clearly. And I also was watching it with my dad, and I was like, I didn't want to start talking to a camera whilst watching a film with my dad. So it's finished. I'm so happy with it. I will do a proper reveal tomorrow when it is daylight. And I am in nicer clothes, so I can film a cute TikTok. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so happy. But I will hopefully edit this video as soon as possible and get it up as soon as possible, so we don't have massive gaps of like 4 or 5 months between videos. If I can do a video a month, I'm quite happy with that. Obviously, if it's a crochet one, it depends how long the project takes me, but if it's not, then one a month I think is a good plan. So yes, I will see you tomorrow, because I'm tired, I want to go to bed, I want to boil the kettle and make myself a chamomile tea. Yeah, I'm so happy. And I mean, you can see just from here, like the bits of the living room, you can see just the sofa and the walls. It goes so nicely. Yeah, I've never been able to film a TikTok of me unfurling a blanket, you know, and people like have it rolled up and then they just like, they drop it and it's like, because I've never completed one before, except for my scrappy blanket. I still haven't filmed that TikTok and I finished it about a month ago. Yes, I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, I can't believe I'm done. Last night, yeah, I weaved all the ends in. I can't remember what I told you last night. Weaved all the ends in. That's all good, that's all done. Obviously the border's completed. So yeah, this is the final blanket. I'm gonna have my moment. I'm gonna have to roll it up now and then I'll show you the final reveal. I'm so happy, but just look at the colours. These are like the colours for it. It's bigger than I thought as well, which is good because I was like, oh, it's decorative, it's fine. But it, you know, goes from my toes to about here. So it's about 5 foot, maybe a bit bigger. So we can use it as an actual functional snuggly blanket. I need to fix my fringe as well because what on earth is that? I don't want to have to do this multiple times, so please, please, please work. You ready? 3. This is it, I'm so excited. 3. Oh, I'm gonna hit my head on the light. I'm so happy with it. It looks so good. I'm so happy with it. Okay, so that's the middle. Colours, gorgeous. Here are the outer. Oh, I'm so happy. And as you can see, goes with the room so nicely. I'm so happy with it. I'm gonna have to do this again because I want to film a TikTok. So I need to do that in portrait. Yay! So yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. She's finally done. I'm very happy. I can't hold the camera like this. I was like, yeah, I'll do it laying against the blanket. I physically can't sit that like low. Yeah, so that's it. That is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I managed to do another crochet video because so far all my videos have been more music and all of that. So I'm trying to add a range of different things because I have different interests. I'd say different hobbies. Crochet is the main one. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, definitely check out my last crochet video where I made a cardigan for my nan, also in blue. It's quite funny, I'm like, oh, I don't like crocheting in blue. My last 2 videos were of me crocheting in blue. But yeah, so check out that last video. Check out my other videos as well if you're interested in music and just like nerdy things. I always want to try and bring like a cute, nerdy, cozy vibe to my videos, so I hope I've achieved that. Comment down below what other videos you want to see, crochet or otherwise. Comment just like crochet ideas for projects. This light, I was like, oh yeah, natural light, cute. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for any support that people leave me. I appreciate it so much. Even if it's just comments from friends that, you know, knew me before I started doing this. I appreciate any little sort of supportive comment, like, whatever. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. I'm trying to do a video a month and hopefully become more frequent with that, but I'm also trying to find a job and, you know, the usual young adult crap that you gotta go through. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Oh, this lighting is awful, Jesus. It's because I sat in the window. I needed to turn that way, but I didn't want the doorway.